Welcome back, guys, to Let's Play Pokemon FireRed with me, your host, Shaman Don. We have quite a bit to cover in this episode. Believe it or not, I just got done editing over an hour and a half of footage for this one episode, and we managed to crunch it down to 11 minutes. But nevertheless, it is very useful. We just got our 8th badge, and we are headed to the godforsaken Victory Road. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. A lot of the time when I play Pokemon Fire Red, I usually use cheat codes. And so, by the time that I get to this part here, where we have to face our rival, my Pokemon party is already probably at level 100 because I've used the infinite rare candy cheat. Let me tell you something. Going through Victory Road without cheating is a hassle, for lack of a better term. It was just the battles were just tedious and went on forever. I felt like every single trainer that I battled in Victory Road was like a gym leader, and it was just ridiculous. But right here, I'm just catching some Pokemon because we are trying to increase the amount of Pokemon in our Pokedex. So we just do that real quick in the beginning. And I always like to get it done before you actually go and face the Elite Four because you'll see in the next episode that when you complete the Elite Four, the game isn't beaten. There is a lot more to do. So, we come over here to Celadon City to get the Amulet Coin. And we talk to this guy right here. And you need to have caught 40 types of Pokemon. And that's why I was just getting those really quick, because the Amulet Coin is very useful when going into the Pokemon League. If the Amulet Coin is an item that, when used properly, basically what you want to do is you want to make a Pokemon, preferably the first Pokemon in your party, hold it. And so every time you get into a battle and that Pokemon shows face in the battle, the Pokemon who's holding the Amulet Coin, you get twice as much money from the battle, which is very useful in the Elite Four because, most, if not all of them, if you use the Amulet Coin to defeat the Elite Four, each battle will be worth about 10,000 Pokédollars. So I definitely wanted to grab that before we head into Victory Road. Now, when you come into Victory Road, you definitely want, I would recommend a Grass type, just because there's a lot of Rock type Pokemon, as well as a Psychic type, because there's some fighting. But in terms of trainers, it's very diverse, and there is a large quantity of Pokemon of all different kinds. I would say just see for yourself and see what works for you. But you also need strength. As you can see here, I'm teaching Bronicon strength because you cannot get through Victory Road without strength. You need it. There's a lot of very useful items, and I think we grabbed just about every single one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I went and grabbed every single item that you could possibly get in Victory Road in this video. So now the boulders play a key in getting through here. As you can see, that wall right there is blocking us from progressing, so you need to push this boulder right here over to this white button, and that is going to make the wall disappear, as you can see. Keep your eyes peeled for this trainer right up here. I don't like to fight them right away because if you come down these stairs to the right, there are two pretty useful items that you can pick from. I'm going to show you how to get both, but at the time when you go through Victory Road, you're right here. You'll only be able to get one at a time. The one to the north is TMO2 Dragon Claw. It is the most powerful dragon type move in the game. and the one to the west is a rare candy. So make sure you grab both of those because those are both pretty good. Um, Here we have a trainer battle. Like I said, the battles will really mess you up if you're not prepared for them item-wise or Pokemon-wise. You know, most trainers have Pokemon in their 40s and their level 40s, and as you can see, I still have some Pokemon in my party that are not even level 40 yet. Um, so yeah, just make sure if you need to. I mean, Victory Road is training in and of itself. When you go into Victory Road, you're training because there's a lot of powerful Pokemon in there. Uh, so I wouldn't recommend like going out of your way to train before going into Victory Road. I would say just use Victory Road as a training opportunity in and of itself. There are a few trainers in particular that I had trouble with, and they come later on, and I'll show you which ones. Uh, I found out going through Victory Road that I lack a fire type, and I think I want to get a fire type, and that's kind of my goal for Balerion. Is I want to evolve it into Dragonite and teach it Flamethrower, because this way I won't actually have a fire type Pokemon, but I'll have a fire type move in case I need to defeat a strong grass type Pokemon. But unfortunately, Balerion does not evolve again until level 55. And that's quite a ways away. And Dragonair is actually, he doesn't perform very well in battle. Um, he doesn't, I don't know, he's hard to train, but once you get that Dragonite, you're pretty much invincible. Um, so yeah, just make sure you have some repels or definitely some hyper potions. Definitely want to get a few antidotes because you do not want to get a poison Pokemon in Victory Road and have no way of uh, ridding yourself of the poison, because that's just an unfair loss. Make sure you have antidotes and hyper potions and max repels if you want. If not, you can go through it without max repels. That's fine. Um, but either way, it will suffice. Now over here, this is one of the trainers I had the most difficulty with. He has an Executor level 42. And he also uses a series of hyper potions and things like that, and so it was very difficult for me to defeat him. This battle probably lasted about 20 to 25 minutes in real time, but I sped it up a bit for you guys because I didn't want you guys to witness in full capacity how weak I actually was at the time. But yeah, these boulders play a very key part in getting through Victory Road, and you know, this boulder in particular, you want to bring it over here and push it down on this white button. You have to do it exactly as I'm doing it, the exact pattern, the exact path that I'm doing it, because if not, it'll most likely get stuck somewhere and you'll have to reset the floor in order to get it on the white button. When I say reset the floor, I mean you'll have to, you know, uh, go into a ladder and then come back up so the boulder is back where it was before. Now this spot right here, if you guys played Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, that was where Moltres was in Red, Blue, and Yellow. You could find Moltres in Victory Road. It was right here. But it's been replaced with a mere Dire Hit. Probably one of the most useless items in Pokemon history. A Dire Hit is an item that increases your Pokemon's critical hit ratio by 25%. I guess it's okay, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't care for it that much. I think I end up selling it at some point, but yeah, just be prepared for some strong trainers, and not only strong in terms of power, but oh yeah, this Chansey right here took me forever to defeat. You have no idea. Chansey is actually the Pokemon out. I think Wobbuffet is the only one that can match it, but Chansey, when it's max level and you've maxed out its HP, I think it can get somewhere in like to the 5 or 600s. I'm not exactly sure. Um, and then if you evolve it into Blissey, I think it can even get up into 700. Don't quote me on that, but I know that Chansey and Wobbuffet are the two Pokemon out of the entire Pokemon nation that can have the most HP. But as you see here, we're coming up on the end, and this guy right here is not a trainer. He is a move tutor, and he is going to teach you Double Edge. I had no use for it at the time, so I declined, but oh, I guess we did miss an item right there. I didn't even think about that. As you come out, come all the way over here to the left, and there is a Lumberry in the grass. I always remember that. Lumberry is a good item to have. And so we have arrived at the Elite Four, and I'm going to leave you with a cliffhanger. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned. We are about to take on the Elite Four. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and definitely don't forget to have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching.